Welcome back to TFAX. Today, we're diving into the latest buzz from the thrilling world of Asterisk Deal or No Deal Island. We've got 4 unique stories that highlight the drama, strategy, and emotional moments from Season 2. So, grab your snacks and get ready for some juicy revelations. First up, we have the captivating journey of Maria Grace Cook, who shares her experience navigating the treacherous waters of alliances and betrayals on Deal or No Deal Island. After a shocking blindside, MG opens up about her showmance with Storm Wilson and how her friendships turned her into a target. Was her strategy solid, or did her emotions get the better of her? Let's find out. Next, we hear from the charismatic host, Joe Manganiello, as he weighs in on the intense spat between players Parvati and Phillip. Discover how Joe interprets the emotional highs and lows of the game and the unique dynamics that keep the competition riveting. What did he learn about real emotions in reality TV? Stay tuned to hear his thoughts. Now, it's time for an exciting recap of Season 2, Episode 8. This episode is packed with twists as players navigate new challenges and alliances are put to the test. From shocking eliminations to emotional moments between players, we'll go through the critical scenes that shaped this week's game. Who faced the dreaded banker, and who came out on top? Let's dive in. Finally, we wrap things up with Shell Wooten's revealing interview after her unexpected elimination. Shell reflects on her social strategy, the pressure of the game, and her thoughts on the controversial decisions made by her fellow players. What insights does she have, and what would she do differently? You won't want to miss this heartfelt discussion. That's it for today's unique stories from Deal or No Deal Island. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Which story caught your attention the most? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep it real with TFAX. Let's kick things off with the captivating journey of Maria Grace Cook, also known as MG, who recently opened up about her roller coaster experience on Deal or No Deal Island Season 2. After what can only be described as a shocking blindside, MG reflects on her game strategy, emotional highs, and surprising relationships formed during the competition. Initially, MG aimed to keep a low profile, but things took an unexpected turn when she started a showmance with fellow competitor Storm Wilson. While it was a sweet distraction, it ultimately led to Storm's early elimination. MG explained her feelings, saying, "When you're in these games, you think that it is your real life. It's so important." She found herself balancing emotional connections with competitive gameplay, and it was a struggle. In addition to her budding romance, MG's friendship with a powerful alliances called the Family, which included Survivor legends Parvati and David Jennett, made her a target for other players. As tensions rose, MG suddenly realized the extent of the threat she posed within the game. Reflecting on her alliances, she mentioned, "I guess all of us together, we just had a lot of power." Despite her best intentions, MG became a pawn in Dr. Will Kirby's masterplan after both Storm and her bigger allies were eliminated. In her words, "I really didn't know until last night that I was such a big threat." This insightful moment demonstrates the carefully balanced line between friendship and strategy in reality TV. As MG navigated these tumultuous waters, she revealed the pressures of competing on a glamorous island filled with high stakes. She candidly shared that, despite the beautiful setting, the stress of gameplay overshadowed the experience, stating, "It is really hard to sit on the beach and just put your toes in the sand." To conclude her reflections, MG emphasized the importance of staying true to oneself amidst the chaos of competition. "I may have lost the game, but I gained so much in terms of self-awareness, friendships, and unforgettable moments." Maria Grace Cook's journey on Deal or No Deal Island reminds us that while strategy is essential, the emotional connections we make can define our reality, even in the most competitive environments. What do you think about MG's journey? Let us know in the comments. Next up, we turn our attention to the ever-charismatic host of Asterisk Deal or No Deal Island Asterisk, Joe Manganiello, who recently shared his insights on the intense dynamics between 2 key players, Parvati and Phillip. In an exclusive reaction, Joe discussed the fallout from their heated confrontation and the fallout it has caused within the game. During an episode filled with tension, Parvati made a controversial comment about Phillip's past, which prompted a passionate response from him. Joe remarked, Every player brings their own emotional history into the game, and sometimes those histories can lead to explosive interactions. He emphasized that reality competition shows don't just highlight the physical challenges, they reveal the raw emotions that players experience throughout their journeys. Joe continued to delve deeper into the implications of their spat, noting that such conflicts illustrate the varying codes of conduct players have. He commented, "In the midst of high stakes, players often have to choose between loyalty and strategy, and that's where things can go awry." He challenged viewers to consider, what lines are you willing to cross to win, and how do those decisions shape you as a competitor and a person? As the host, Joe also plays a pivotal role in maintaining the balance of the show's emotional landscape. "I've had a front row seat to genuine moments of disappointment and elation," he explained. "It's fascinating to watch how the adrenaline of competition can elevate or destroy relationships that were thought to be strong." Additionally, Joe touched upon the game's evolution, declaring, "This season, every character is forced to reevaluate their alliances in real time. Players are not just fighting for safety, they're grappling with their own pasts and the impact it has on their gameplay." Ultimately, Joe Manganiello captures the essence of what makes Deal or No Deal Island compelling: the intertwining of human emotions, competitive spirit, and the unpredictable nature of reality TV. What are your thoughts on the dramatic interactions between Parvati and Phillip? We want to hear what you think in the comments below. Now, let's dive into the exciting recap of Season 2, Episode 8 of Deal or No Deal Island. This episode was nothing short of spectacular, packed with unexpected twists and myriad strategic moves that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. As the episode kicked off, the remaining competitors were still reeling from the previous eliminations, particularly the exit of CK and Dr. Will. The emotional weight hung heavy as alliances began to shift and players scrambled to secure their spots in the game. Right after CK sent Seychelle Cordero home, we saw Leet feeling uneasy about her position. "The numbers aren't on my side," she expressed, indicating the growing tensions and uncertainty among players. During an intense group challenge, the players faced the daunting task of receiving a challenge from the banker that would test their endurance and strategic thinking. Team dynamics were crucial as they had to identify their biggest liabilities and vote players out of the competition. Tensions soared when CK nominated Leet, questioning her intelligence in the game, only for Dixon to stand up for her. This moment illustrated how friendships can clash under pressure. But things heated up when Parvati and Phillip had a frank conversation about their deteriorating relationship. Phillip confronted Parvati about her hurtful comment referencing his childhood trauma, claiming it was a disgusting move. Parvati apologized, but the damage was done. "There are some lines you don't cross," Phillip stated. This pivotal moment not only concluded their partnership, but shifted the entire game dynamic. The excitement didn't stop there. The players then faced a challenge that required them to retrieve valuable cases while navigating physical obstacles. Parvati, displaying her competitive spirit, pushed through the difficulties and successfully retrieved one of the highest value cases, worth $2.25 million. However, in a shocking twist, Leet asked Dixon if he would be willing to face the banker, putting him in a precarious position. Dixon's refusal left him frustrated and marked a crucial moment in the episode. As the challenge continued, viewers witnessed emotional moments between Dixon and David, showcasing the deep bonds formed under duress. Dixon confided his struggles to David, expressing, "You're everything I wanted in a dad and never got." It was a touching reminder that amidst the competition, human connections remain powerful. All in all, Episode 8 served up an unpredictable blend of strategy, emotion, and high-stakes drama that kept everyone on their toes. As viewers, we couldn't wait to see how these developments would unfold. What were your favorite moments from this dramatic recap? Let us know in the comments. Finally, we wrap things up with a revealing interview featuring Shell Wooten, who recently faced a tough elimination on Deal or No Deal Island. In her final words, Shell candidly reflected on her gameplay, the challenging dynamics among the players, and her thoughts on the whirlwind of the competition. Shell started by discussing her strong social game, which had initially helped her form valuable alliances. "I know my social game was great. My temple game, I needed some help," she admitted, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the game. She recognized that going into the temple for elimination is a really strong game of luck and a little bit of calculation, illustrating the tension and pressure that comes with each decision. When questioned about her elimination decision, Shell noted the difficult position Parvati was in. "I think she was in a tough spot. She promised to keep me safe, but she also played her entire game as Dixon's mom," she explained. This insight revealed how complex the relationships had become as players tried to navigate their allegiances. Shell also shared her thoughts on the increased viciousness of the competition, saying, "It's probably going to be a little more of a vicious game than I want to be a part of." She conveyed her desire to maintain her integrity and genuine approach, even when faced with the harsh realities of the game. In a pivotal moment, Shell emphasized her priorities in decision-making. "I wanted to contribute what I could because I hope that that same kind of energy comes to me in other situations and settings." This perspective highlights a deep-rooted belief in karma, showcasing an optimistic outlook even amid tough challenges. As she looked back on her time in the competition, Shell noted, "I played well enough to put a seven-figure amount into the final pot, but I came up short with the case that I had in my possession." Her recognition of the game's unpredictability adds a layer of depth to her experience. In her closing remarks, Shell expressed gratitude for the journey and the relationships formed along the way. "It was a great time, and I would do it again." Her willingness to embrace the lessons learned demonstrates the spirit of resilience and camaraderie that reality TV often highlights. And there you have it. Shell's insights remind us that even in a cutthroat environment, personal connections and integrity can shine through. What did you think of Shell's journey on Deal or No Deal Island? Share your thoughts in the comments below.